Okay guys, again looking at some budget gaming laptops. Came across a few models I wanted to test and compare. This one is the HP 15-DY2035TG. Again, the specs on it is pretty decent, and I thought it would be a good contender in the gaming, the budget gaming laptop arena. Again, got this on sale for roughly 400 bucks. Compared to the $1,000 laptops, it's very reasonable. So let's go ahead and get started. Got this yesterday. Have it unboxed, charged up. Went through the basic Windows 10 setup. This model is silver, as you can see. Very thin, very sleek looking. Okay, has a 15.6 inch display. That's diagonal, not across. Okay, has a 256 gig SSD drive. That is going to be faster, more expensive than your traditional drive. Has a fingerprint reader right on the corner, on the side here, which I know some models has it right there on the touchpad. You know, the battery lasts roughly 9 hours or so, depending on how much you use it. Keyboard lights up, like that feature. And of course it has the, your typical USB-C type chargers. Got the HDMI, got a regular charging port here. Again, this is all nice and all, but for gaming purposes, we want to look at three things. As I said before, here we'll look at the combination of memory, CPU, and GPU. Okay, for the graphics. So for memory, this laptop comes with 8 gigs of RAM. And it is upgradable, right? It's DDR type memory. It is upgradable. You have to pretty much take the laptop apart to upgrade your memory. For CPU, it is the 11th generation Intel Core i3 1125G4. Okay, it's got 4 cores, rated at up to 3.7 gigahertz. So it's pretty fast. Also has for GPU is integrated Intel UHD Graphics. Right. So again, it's the combination that affects your overall gaming experience. And normally with an integrated graphics, gaming is not that great. Okay, but with these specs, and for what I've seen, the benchmark, the combination of the i3 1125 G4 plus the Intel UHD graphics, it performs pretty well. So let's just see how it does when we load a few games on here to test out. Okay, so for the first test, I want to go ahead and load Paladin. This one is pretty CPU and GPU intensive. Let's see how it does on this particular laptop. So far so good. It is loading.
Select a champion. Customize your champion.
Okay. Still launching, but it's actually the game that's launching, not because it's a lag or anything like that. The graphics so far is very nice, very colorful. if you didn't have an external screen, this one does pretty well. The 15.6 inch. So we're in the game. Don't see too much lagging yet.
Prepare for battle.
I mean, it's a lot better than one of the older laptops for sure. I mean, this is definitely performing a lot better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so it begins.
Okay, I mean, I would say this particular combination, we're able to play this particular game fairly well. So let's try the next one. Alright, so for the second test, I'm going to try out Genshin Impact. This one for sure had issues loading on some of the older laptops, as it is quite CPU, GPU intensive on the graphics. But it looks like this one we're able to load right away. Doesn't seem to be any kind of lagging. I believe it is set by default to 30 frames per second, but not a big deal as long as you can still play without lag. To me, that's more important there. Okay, we're set. This one seems to do quite well, as on the with the CPU GPU combo and the memory combo. Of course, we could upgrade the memory, that is, if we needed more. So okay, let's move on to the next test. This one seems to be pretty good. Okay, so for the last test, I'm gonna go ahead and test out Fortnite. This one is almost same category as the Paladin in terms of CPU and GPU intense. Graphic looks pretty awesome, actually. Let's see if we can get in there and see if there's any kind of lagging going on. I know this one had issues as well with some of the older laptops. So once we connect and get in, let's move around a little bit. Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay, so it's pretty good. All three games have loaded, successfully on this particular laptop, and I do not see a whole lot of lagging going on. So the combination works, for the most part. The memory, CPU, and GPU for some pretty graphic intense games. And of course, you can upgrade the memory. Overall, I think the details are very nice. It is fast enough to handle your regular Microsoft products. It is fast enough, definitely to browse the web, and seems to be fast enough for some games. And these are, some pretty graphic intensive games. So I like the design overall. Very thin, very sleek looking. I like the keyboard light up feature. I also like the fact that you can upgrade the memory. It is not soldered on there like some laptops. So that's it. I mean, I would definitely recommend this as a budget gaming laptop. Thanks for joining us. If you would like more information about this laptop as well as other models, please check out the link below.